Hey you guys, what is up? It's your boy. Welcome to my world. And I'm here today with that One Piece chapter 882, I believe. And one thing, if you live in the US, happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all got full and fat. I hope y'all got diabetes now. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. But yeah, I'm here with One Piece. And let me tell y'all something. Bruh. We getting a little bit more of hockey. We are getting a little bit more of hockey in this chapter. Luffy, it makes sense. Luffy is not backing down from any fight that he's going through. Like, yeah, he ran away from Cracker, but he still stood his ground against someone he knew that was stronger than him. And it makes sense because Rayleigh told him that hockey truly doesn't bloom. The flower of hockey doesn't truly bloom unless under extreme situations and extreme environments. So Luffy, when he said that in Dressrosa, when everyone was running away from Fujitora, Luffy was like, "No, I'm gonna stand my ground." What Luffy's been saying is, if I can't beat X, Y, Z, how am I going to become the Pirate King? And we're like, yeah, that's true. Luffy did 2 years of training, and if he's still running away from opponents that he trained for 2 years for, then he hasn't really grown. So Luffy has to do that for that. It's a personal reason, and also it's for hockey. Hockey has to, you have to be under stressful situations for it to develop and evolve, and I can see that, and that explains why Gear Fourth is is easier to control now rather than in Dressrosa, because Luffy's able, like, he's able to go Gear Fourth, take it off, and now he can walk it off. He doesn't have hockey, but now his body is acclimated to the point where he's like, okay, I don't have hockey, but that's better. So the hockey is getting easier to, for one thing, put on, and it's not putting it as strenuous on my body, so it's becoming more natural and it's becoming more maneuverable. So in the future, when Luffy does revise his Gear Fourth, it should be stronger, faster, and much more easier to manipulate. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to make like mock modes and stuff like that. But yeah, that was interesting. And Luffy, he's coming for you, Katakuri. He's coming for you. Right now. Luffy's bouncing around, and I'm liking how he's doing this because he does have Brule tied. He has her. She is in a satchel tied up on his back, and the way I thought he was gonna do it is he was gonna find a ship and then go to each island, having Big Mom chase him and all that. But no, he's doing something different. He's going through each island, but Big Mom, from what we know, isn't necessarily chasing him. He's just jumping from mirror to mirror, going into different mirror worlds. I'm surprised Katakuri hasn't found him yet. I mean, I know he's not stuck. I mean, technically, actually, no, he's not stuck, because if Chopper, once again, if Chopper and Carrot, by the way, Carrot, she said something interesting in the chapter. I'm gonna get back to that. But if Chopper and Carrot can go through the mirror worlds without Brule, I see no reason why Katakuri can't go through mirror worlds by himself. So Katakuri, either he's getting mad and that's messing up his observation hockey, or he's just not trying or something, because he should be able to find Luffy without a problem, you know? But yeah, right now Luffy is on Fry's, I think Fry's Island or Chip's Island. Um as of right now, I think he's just hiding out because he's tired, and he's chilling with Brule. And he's been hopping from island to island. He was on like Eat Up Island and Chips Island and Greentown. He was in Greentown. My bad. Not He was at Greentown, Chip Town, and Eat Up Town. That's where he was. Yeah. So that's all Luffy's doing right now. And Luffy's like, yo, I'm coming for you, Katakuri. For all 1 billion bounties of you, I'm coming. And his goal is basically like, he's going to keep going through these strenuous and extreme environments, and he possibly may be able to enhance his observation hockey to the point where he could see a little bit into the future too. So he's trying, at the very least, at the end of this arc, Luffy should be able to see a little bit into the future, and it shouldn't be that hard for Luffy, because if his Gear Fourth is getting better, that shows hockey growth, and also he's able to hear all things. So we don't really know what that means, but if that has anything to do hockey wise, which it possibly could, then Luffy should be able to tap into seeing into the future probably easier than most people would. So possibility that I can see that that's definitely Luffy's big thing for this arc. His hockey is going to improve, which is going to cause him he's going to gain a skill. He's not getting more powerful. He's gaining a skill. It's like ultra, not like unlike Ultra Instinct. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's gaining a skill, not like a transformation or not like a power. He's gaining a skill to make fighting stronger enemies like Yonko, not Yonko level, but Yonko subordinates. It's trying to make that like easier for him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Now, with that being said, we're going over to Cacao Island. You know, we're going over to Cacao Island, and one thing, Big Mom, does Big Mom just like, was Big Mom a prostitute? Because Chiffon really did not know who Pound was. She had no idea. So in my mind, I'm like, Oven knew who Pound was. What was going on? Was Pound that bad of a father? Was he that bad of a lay? What's going on here? Even Pound knows who that is. So I'm like, well, how doesn't Chiffon know? Like, what did Pudding like have her devil fruit ability way back when and erase her memory? What the fuck? Like, she doesn't even know who her own dad is. So I'm like, is Big Mom just like, did she just like fuck Pound? You fucking, and just like left him in the enchanted forest or something? Is that how it went down? Because Chiffon, his own daughter doesn't know who he is, but Pound, who's not even related to him by blood, knows him. That it's crazy. I mean, he could have came across him in the enchanted forest, though we don't know how long he's been in there. But he could have came across him there. But aside from that, I'm like, why doesn't she know her own dad? That's crazy. That's so weird, man. But yeah, so Sanji and all them, just like last chapter, the cake is done. They're getting ready to deliver it. But Oven, what the fuck? Oven comes out of nowhere. He's like, yo, one thing, he just like punches fucking she falling across the face. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, yo, she's a traitor. It's fucking mutiny. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking you in. And you got Chiffon, she's trying to beg. And she's like, I'm not above begging. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beg. I'm like, please, brother Oven, like, you don't understand, blah blah blah. And Oven just like fucking her up. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Sanji, what are you doing? But Sanji himself, he can't be seen by Oven because fucking Pudding didn't erase Oven's memories, so that's why Oven was put on Cacao Island. He was like the monkey wrench thrown in the whole equation, fucking everything up. So Sanji can't be seen. He has like this whole disguise on and shit. So in my mind, I'm like, Sanji, why aren't you helping? But yeah, because all that, and he doesn't want to be discovered. So Pound sees Oven fucking up Chiffon, and he's like, yo, what are you doing? And he's getting ready to like fuck up Oven, and everyone knows like Pound is like Mr. Satan. Like, you're like, oh shit, this dude, but not as entertaining. Not as entertaining at all. And then Sanji's like, yo, this is a good opening. This is a good opportunity. Sanji moves fast. He's moving fast to the point where he's like, he's basically using instant transmission. So he's like, in this moment of confusion, I'm going to jet over to where Oven and them are. I'm hitting Oven across into a building, right? So it makes it look like fucking Pound hit him. So he's doing that, and then he saves Chiffon. You know what I'm saying? He skywalks out that bitch. You already know. And he like, they're on like a float thing to like for the cake. You know what I'm saying? Because the cake's big as fuck. So they're on like a float, and he like, him and Pudding like hides her under like a cover and stuff. But yeah, like Oven's not stupid. He was like, yo, ain't no way Pound hit me. So then he automatically finds her like no, he wasn't. And he's like, yo, fuck this. And Beej is also on the ocean. So he gets a Dindin Mushi. He starts talking to Beej. He's like, yo, Beej, get your ass over here. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah, I got your fucking wife here. You know what I'm saying? He's like, come to the port. You know, like, come to the harbor of Cacao Island. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna execute your wife. You know what I'm saying? He's like, sister or not. I believe in the fucking rules. Like, you know, he pulls a Byakuya Kuchiki. I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, the law, my nigga. I'm like, fuck, man. And you know what I'm saying? She's like, and she phoned. I feel sorry. I feel so sorry for her because like I was never loved by my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like she starts talking to Dendemushi like she's like yo Beach, just escape because if they catch you, you're gonna get executed. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe anything he says. Fuck that. Don't turn yourself in. You a real ass nigga. And she's like, and she starts crying. She's like, I was never loved. You guys are my only family. I don't want to see y'all get hurt. And I'm like, dog. And then you just hear, he's like, Oven. He's like, shut the fuck up. And he like hits her. And I'm like, that's horrible. That's like, and then Beach is like MVP right now. This man, he pulls up to the harbor. He does. He pulls up to the harbor. You know what I'm saying? Mad as shit. He's mad as shit with his boys. He's mad as shit. And like he pulls up. Oven got every like he got like a like fleet surrounding Beach so he can't escape and shit all around him and shit. Beach pulls up, shoots Oven in the face. Accuracy, my dude, accuracy. And he has his baby in his hand. He's like, yo, yeah, this is how your daddy is. This is how your daddy act. You know, I was like, bruh, y'all forgot. Beach a gangster. Y'all forgot. What you think this is play? Beach is a gangster. He bout that life, man. I was like, bruh, Beach, deadly accuracy, man. Yeah. And Sanji's like, yo, Beach, good luck. This is the opening we need. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, it's over, my dude. And you see, Chiffon, she's tearing up. She's like, oh, you fool. You know what I'm saying? You big baka or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, bruh. And Pudding, bruh. I almost forgot. Pudding. When Sanji hit the fuck out of Oven, Pudding, the nosebleed. Oh my god, what the Pudding's so stupid. I like Pudding now. Pudding, a lot of people still don't like Pudding. I'm like, hey man, I don't know what is up with girls in anime nowadays. Like Kefla, fucking Cauliflower Kale, like people, a lot of people are not liking the girls in anime. I'm just like embracing it. I'm like, yo, you're doing stupid shit. I like it. You know what I'm saying? She's a female Sanji, and that's cool because that's what Sanji needs. Someone opposite but like kind of the same as him, so it's cool. And her other personality isn't like there anymore. You know what I'm saying? That little Sakura shit. You remember Sakura from Naruto? How early in Naruto she used to have like a second personality or whatever the fuck, and then it eventually like went away and shit. And I'm like that weird shit where she like cha and all that. The screen used to turn black and then it used to be inverted and shit. Like that's what I feel like that was. But now that's gone. I'm like I like Pudding. I really do. But yeah, that's pretty much the chapter overall. And I'm like, it was really cool. I like it. I really do. Because we got a little bit more on hockey. You know what I'm saying? We got some. Oh yeah. Before I forget, the Straw Hats, Jinbei and all them. They're heading towards Cacao Island, and it's night right now. It's around midnight. You know what I'm saying? There's a full moon, and they're pulling up, and they got fleets. They're starting to see like ships and stuff. So I'm like, are they like that close? Are they like where Beach is at? Like close around there where the fire tank pirates are and then where all the big mom soldiers are like surrounding him? Are they like that close? Or do they have like ships behind them? Like I got confused with that part. But yeah. And Carrot mentions that there's a full moon. Does that mean because don't correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't she's a part of Neko Mamushi's group, right? Neko Mamushi, right? So, if she's a part of Neko Mamushi, doesn't that mean she'd be during the night, right? So, if she is used to fighting at night, wouldn't that mean that does it mean like her power is like going to amplify and get better? Because Oda specifically pointed the moon out. And I'm like, is she gonna like do some Ozaru Dragon Ball Z shit? Like, is that what's about to go down? Like, is she about to get power up? That's what I'm thinking. She's gonna get a power up from the moon because there's no reason to just like cut back to the Straw Hats for like one page and then end off on like Pudding saying, oh yeah, there's a full moon. Obviously, she's going to get a power up of some sorts because from fighting on Zunisha on Zoe. She probably got used. She obviously since she fights at night. From what I recall, I think she fights at night because Nekomamushi, nocturnal and all that shit. She fights at night, so her power would be amplified probably because there's a full moon. Or I could be wrong and I got it backwards. Or her power is going to decrease. Well, that would make no sense. But yeah, her power is probably going to go increase. But yeah, but okay, now I'm done. Yeah, the chapter, it was dope. I like it. You know what I'm saying? We got some little bit more. We got a lot of setup. We got some setup on a lot of stuff. I don't know why I find this the most interesting, but the Pound Chiffon thing, where Chiffon doesn't know who the fuck Pound is, I find that the most interesting thing. You know what I'm saying? And because there's a lot of stuff. Surprisingly, there's a lot of stuff that happened on Cacao Island. The relationship between Chiffon and her sister was even in this chapter where she was like, yo, I gotta do this for Nami because Nami helped out my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Luffy and Haki, and we love that Haki. You know what I'm saying? So we already got round 2, 3 for Luffy versus Katakuri setup. So, everybody, you already know. That's awesome. But yeah. Tell me what you guys think about this chapter. If you got something to say, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, put a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe. And then hit that bell so you know when I post. You know what I'm saying? It's been your boy, and I'm out.